backstage with Tink, Yasmin Young. Great show that you did.
Thank you. Oh my God, thank you.
You have so much energy. Like, you're bouncing around the stage. Your dancers were doing their thing. So you really do put on a great show. And that's my first time actually seeing you perform. Let's go back. So your mother sings gospel.
Yeah.
And you sang gospel
In church.
Yes, like, how does it feel now to be doing hip hop? Is she cool with it? Is she like, do your thing?
She is. She kind of understands like the shit now is for a greater purpose. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 2 years ago she didn't really understand until I got into my, you know what I'm saying, my freedom with everything. You know, so now it's like she roots me on. She gets it. She sees where I'm trying to go.
Any possibility of like a collab? You know, a lot of hip hop artists have done records with a gospel choir. I mean, that'd be kind of interesting.
I always thought about that. I mean, I'm so like optimistic with music. You never know what I can come up with, and especially because of the simple fact, like, I love to inspire.
Right.
So, you know, like, there's no telling. Like, I would never say no way. You know?
And your,
I would never say that.
Your voice and just your music is more universal. It's not just hip hop. So I could see a really dope record. You know, it might be hard working with your mama.
So I think about that a lot because, you know, like, I don't know, like, I never want to put myself in a box.
Right.
So, you know, I can't say no.
Right. Where do you think that you fit into this hip hop music landscape where it is right now as far as female artists go?
I don't fit in.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's my pro and my con. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm such a act of its own. You know, and that's just the way I was raised. The way I was brought up. You know, and I keep that with me every day. Like, I'm a genuine person. You know, and I think that's what's so different about me being in, like, I guess you could say, the industry. You know, I don't follow no trends.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't fit in. I don't. My music is so original to the point it's like a shocker to people. You know?
I think the landscape for that is open right now because you have the Kendricks, you have the B.O.B.s, even further back, Outcasts, where you have those people that kind of cross sounds and you know.
But it's males.
Right,
you know
exactly.
I think that's why my situation is so different because I'm a female sticking to her guns. You know what I'm saying? And you don't see that a lot no more. But like I said, that's my pro and my con. You know what I'm saying? I take. It takes time to really get used to Tink.
Right.
But yeah, that's just what it is.
Which, by the way, I know that when you were younger, they nicknamed you Tink. Was it after something?
No, honestly, like, I don't even. It's one of those nicknames that you had when you were so young. You don't
even remember how you got it.
Like, it's just been around with my friends a long time.
And it just stuck.
Yeah.
It's different though.
I wish I had a cool story for it.
No, it's cool. So how did you end up hooking up with Timbaland and being on his label?
Yeah. I made a record. Before I met Timbaland, I was in LA working with the interns, and I made a very, I guess, infamous record called Don't Tell Nobody. And they had a lot of buzz, and Timbaland was in the studio with the producers, and they played it. He heard one of my songs and called me on the phone.
So he called you personally?
He called me personally, like, man, I'm telling you, it was like 8 o'clock, I'm on the couch eating chips, looking at TV and shit, and my manager says, Timbaland wants to talk to you. And it just happened from there.
I mean, but that's a blessing. I mean, look at the artists that he's worked with. And are you doing anything with Empire since he's, you know, doing the music for all of Empire?
Well, you know, Empire is so spontaneous. You never really know who you can see on Empire. That's the beauty of the show.
Right.
But you just never know, you know. I won't say yeah, but I won't say no because everything is just in the air. Empire is so cool. They can do what they want.
Right. Well, it'd be dope if we saw you on Empire. So.
It would, man. Lee Daniels hit my phone.
Okay, so talk to me about the new album, Think Pink. Is it completed? Think Tink. Sorry, Think Tink. Is it completed yet?
I'll be honest with you because I'm really in that moment. It was completed. But I'm going back in on my album because I just want to make sure that it feels like organic Tink. And I say that because I released Witness Diary 3. That was a mixtape. I did that on my own, and the response was through the roof. You know, and I just want people to really feel 2012 Tink and make sure that I'm still showing who I am, you know, before the big lights and cameras and stuff like that.
Right.
So I'm going back in on my album. You know, you're the first person I've told that, but I know I said I will be releasing it in the fall, but I'm making sure that it feels organic and has the right flavor to it.
Right. And that you feel good about it. Not
Exactly.
just
and not
others.
just the big
machine.
circle machine. Come on, man.
That's what it is. It's
exactly.
a machine.
Oh my God, that's it. You know, and I haven't released that info to anyone because everybody's been asking. I've been saying the same thing. You know, it's coming, but
Right.
I'm telling you, like personally, I have to make sure that my debut album is right for me.
Absolutely, because it's your grand opening, you know, and people are going, like it or not, people are going to judge you based off
People
of
are
that.
going to judge me, and I just want to make sure, you know, I feel comfortable with what they're judging me off of. You know, if you're going to judge me off anything, I want it to be who I really am, so I don't care.
Right. Let's move past the album. You're going to go back and work on that.
Yeah.
But what else are you doing? I know you're touring, you're out on the road, you're working. Are you doing any type of acting? Are you branching into other areas
It's
beyond
so
just
funny.
music?
Like, you read my mind. I've actually been, I'll be honest, I've actually been thinking about writing a screenplay for film. You know, like, I want to venture out, you know, on top of music. I'm a creative person, you know, and I think people respect me not just because of the music, but because of my realness.
Right.
So it's all type of avenues to bring that in, and I've been thinking about writing a screenplay, you know. So when I'm not touring, of course, I got tours coming up. You know, I'll be in Australia on New Year's. I've got Witness Diary 3, the tour. But in between times, I've really been thinking about starting up my own screenplay for film.
That's dope. Do you write any of the like treatments for your videos? Have you written?
I do. You know, and it's funny because I almost like co-directed Treat Me Like Somebody, which was one of my most famous records. And the video got a lot of you know, feedback and love,
Right.
just because of how real it was. So that was like my motivation to really
Take it a step further.
Take it a step further.
Yeah.
That's it.
Dope. Well, thank you. I appreciate your time.
Thank you. I appreciate
You know.